I never thought I would have been able to make a video in English, but here we are. Speaking another language is very hard and I feel very ashamed, and for me it's like I'm speaking naked in this moment because I know that my level of English, or at least I thought that my level of English wasn't good enough for me to make a whole video in English. And also the fact that in YouTube, in social network, we always see perfection. Also, when we see and hear people speaking in other languages, didn't help, because usually people that make these kind of videos, this kind of contents are bilingual and they speak perfectly both the languages, while for me, of course, it's not the same because I'm not bilingual. I learned English by myself. Still, I don't speak so well. And so, yeah, I never felt in the position for making a video like this. But then I thought this level of English, it's enough for studying in English, for making conversation with people, for get to know people, and for trying to express myself so people can get to know me. And so if I can do all this amazing stuff with my level of English, why not trying to do also a vlog? And I don't know, I really hope that you like this idea. I see this video as an opportunity for me to see and realize that, hey, I'm speaking in English, and also for showing processes and never the final results of something. For me, it was very, very, very hard to learn English. After high school, still, I wasn't good at English, and for coming here in Erasmus, I had to take 2 exams in English, and I thought I failed both of them. In the end, I passed, but with the honestly bare minimum. So my level of English was so bad when I arrived in Antwerp 1 year ago. But oh my god, guys, I'm speaking. This is crazy for me. And please let me know if you like this idea. I honestly really like it, so I'm planning to do more videos in English. Also for trying to reach more people, why not? Because something that I learned here in Erasmus is that the most amazing thing about learning languages is that you can really deeply reach more people, and is amazing to be able to understand people in different languages. Like, if I wasn't able to speak in English, I would have never be able to meet my boyfriend, to meet all my friends, and to deeply know them. What I'm really grateful for is that now I'm not only able to make small talk in English, but I can really go deep in the conversation and really know the people that are talking to me. And it's something so amazing, and is a privilege so big that I think it would be stupid not to use it. But still, since this is my first video in which I try to speak in English, we start slow and we start with a day in my life. But yeah, I would love to bring you guys into my life in Erasmus a bit. These are literally my last weeks in Erasmus. 3 weeks left, and the idea of coming back to Turin honestly scares me as fuck, because I'm not ready to coming back to reality, because I really feel that even if my life here of course was life, still it wasn't life. You know, I had a lot of fun, and my priority honestly here in Erasmus was to have fun, to do as many things as I could, to travel as much as I could, and I did, but I'm aware that the reality of my life is not like this. And plus, there are a lot of problems and questions that are waiting for me in Turin. I'm finishing university, 1 exam left, and then the thesis. I have no idea how to write a thesis. Honestly, the project that I have in mind is very hard, and I don't know if I'm good enough for writing such a thesis. Plus, I have no idea of what to do after my degree. I am scared as fuck at the idea of searching for a job, the idea of being unemployed, but also the idea of finding a job and starting to work scares me as fuck. And last but not least, there are some personal issues that sadly cannot even be solved when I will be in Italy, but there are are a lot of problems and problematic situations in my family, for example. Problems that, to be 100% honest, here in Antwerp, of course, are smaller and it's easier not to think about it, but I know that the time has come and I have to come back and face the reality also in regards to that problems. Plus, this semester I started and I built a relationship with a person that I love so much. And it's very funny because at the beginning of the second semester, in the first vlog, I said something like, oh my god, I'm very curious to understand how this relationship with friends will evolve the second semester. And in the end, a beautiful friendship of the first semester became an amazing relationship this semester, and of course I hope it will last more than this semester. But again, the reality is that I'm about to leave. We cannot be in the same city together anymore, and we will face a long distance relationship, something that I experienced with Edo, but not in the same way, let's say. And so of course I'm very scared of the idea of leaving the city, and I feel that I'm not leaving this month completely happy because I'm so sad and stressed for that moment that honestly it's hard for me to fully enjoy my last month of Erasmus. But I think it's normal, and still I feel happy and full of emotions that I haven't processed yet, and probably I will process at the end of the Erasmus. But for now I'm just deeply happy and grateful for this experience, and even if it will be so hard to leave Antwerp, I will be forever grateful to the city and to Erasmus in general. And so with this mood I will try to still enjoy as much as I can these 3 weeks starting from today. To be honest, my day is starting very late. I woke up around 12 and now it's 1, so I will directly have lunch, skipping breakfast because now it's too late for breakfast. But actually stuff like this happen almost every day because I realized that here in Erasmus, but actually in my life in general, I never had a routine. Only in high school when I was forced literally to go to school, and at university only when I had mandatory classes. But otherwise, for me, I think that I reached the conclusion that I like living without a routine. I really like waking up late, having slow mornings, doing nothing, just chill in the bed. And a lot of time in my life I felt so guilty for that because I was never able to wake up early, to do Pilates, to do journaling, to eat my healthy breakfast with yogurt. I've never been able to do that in my whole life. And even if also right now I feel a bit guilty for that, I realize that it's more an imposition from the outside to wake up early and being productive rather than something that I feel from the inside. I'm really trying to make this mental exercise, and every time thinking I feel guilty because it's something that I want to do, or I feel guilty because it's something that the society is asking me to do and I'm not doing it, and usually is the second option. When I feel guilty about it, first of all, I think that is my right as a human being to rest, to do nothing, to be bored. Honestly, I think it should be a universal right, but sadly for now it's just a big privilege. And plus, in this specific situation, I say to myself that even if it's true that I should maybe do something more, like for example writing my CV, starting writing my thesis, still I did all my exams, I passed all of them, and even if I didn't pass them with beautiful grades, still I passed them. And honestly, I think I deserve some rest, you know? And even if it's hard, and even if the society is asking me to do something, also because people at my age are writing their CVs, are doing experiences, are doing internship. A lot of people here in Antwerp now are doing internship. I don't give a fuck about internship right now. So honestly, my goal right now is just to chill, because I know that at some point I will have to think about my future, about internship, about jobs. But now, my last 3 weeks of Erasmus makes sense for me to do that. Honestly, the answer is no. And again, to be honest, I have to admit that I really like this life. I like going to bed super late. I'm discovering that I love staying up until 5 in the morning to just spend the night chilling and just having deep conversation, you know? It's one of my favorite things in the world, and I don't understand why I should not enjoying that just because the society is asking me to wake up at 8 and being productive. Honestly, my mantra for these 3 weeks is I don't want to be productive, and I stand for doing nothing sometimes. Since I don't have a routine, every day is pretty unique and different from the other days. But today I plan to see a friend and to go watch a movie with Ciaooo. So if you want to come with me in a normal day in my Erasmus life, don't stop watching this video. What? And my mom?
Damn!
Yeah, my mom went in the airport for grabbing her, but
Yeah, but
very nice gesture.
damn, that's
So
fucking
40
fire,
kilos,
bro.
bye bye.
Wow.
Now I only have the summer stuff and all the objects in there are in my room. In a bit I will clean everything
Sure,
and
yeah.
okay, it's done. Outside it's so warm and I look so terrible, but I really enjoyed my afternoon with Rami, and in general I also miss so much walking in Antwerp alone, so it was very nice. I miss that, and now I have to repair this disaster of my hair and my face because I want to be a bit cute for tonight. It's also the first time for me of a open air movie, so I'm very excited.